Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sabrina. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like the video. And also please subscribe to the channel if you guys like the material too, and turn on bell notifications, you guys. Thank you. So, it's your girl Sabrina, and we're going to be talking about a little video here. So, this question I've been asked quite a bit. The difference between transgender and transsexual. So I'm getting tired of keep repeating this over and over and over and over again inside my streams, inside my contents. This is a really known ass question and people are genuinely curious about it. So, and take in mind, I'm saying this from the opinions of a transsexual woman myself. I'm a transsexual. I identify as a transsexual woman, and I am a transsexual woman because I'm medically transitioned. Medically. Now, do I always call myself a transsexual woman every single time that I meet somebody or tell them what I am? Absolutely not. It's just extra crap that you don't really need. So this is not just my opinion as a transsexual woman, and I have every right and I have every obligation to speak about this as a transsexual woman. I don't think it's right that people try to cancel our voices just because we have a different ideology between what we believe and what some people else in the other side of the LGBT believes, because we're all part of the LGBT. Just so happens that some of us have different views. And trust me, I'm not the only one that thinks like this either. There's a lot of people that think the same way that I do and have the same opinions that I do. So let's get right into it. Transgender, transsexual. Transgender is a social construct, right? So you can be like non-binary, that's a whole different thing. You can be non-binary, you can be cross-dressing, you can do all those different things in that group, that subgroup right there, okay? Let me tell you like another little example, right? Most, not all, most transgenders. And when I'm talking about this whole video concept here, I'm not talking about every single transgender, because I mentioned this before. I can be friends and I can respect and I can love everybody, even if you're transgender, right? Even if you're non-binary, even if you're one of those they and thems, whatever the case is. All those people that fall under that transgender umbrella term, right? It doesn't matter. I love everybody. Okay. So the thing is, I have respect for everybody. I love everybody until they start pushing their ideology out on to other people, right? Until they start trying to cancel other people. I myself, as a transsexual woman, find this offensive. I find this very disrespectful, very offensive for some of these quote unquote transgenders to sit there and try to silence us. There is a difference, and there's a big difference. A lot of transgenders don't believe in medical transitioning. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that it's a medical condition. If you're a transsexual, it's a mental disorder. Most cases, 99% of the cases, if you're a real transsexual, it's a mental disorder, okay? Gender dysmorphia, gender dysphoria, whatever the case is, these terminology aspects, they change so much. They change so much. It doesn't matter which one you want to go by, whatever. It is a diagnosis. It is a mental condition. And that's a thing that a lot of these transgenders find offensive. And a lot of people in my community, the LGBT, my community, some people in my community find it offensive when a transsexual woman such as myself has a voice. So we already have some people out here like Blair White, Buck Angel, right? We have other real transsexuals out there putting their voice out, and they get a lot of hatred for it. They get a lot of hatred. They get a lot of disrespect. They get a lot of unnecessary things that are said to them and that are done to them. And I think that's disgusting. Sabrina, part as the LGBT community here, I'm a transsexual woman that deserves and also is reckoned with a voice in the community. I have every right for an opinion. I have every right for my voice. And I have every right for the description what I feel the difference is and what is also said from other people. Now, again, let's just go back to the differences. So, transsexuals, most of us transsexuals, like a good 98% of us transsexuals, we believe it is a mental condition. We medically transition. We medically do this. All this that you see here, it didn't happen overnight, honeys. No, babies. It didn't happen overnight. No, ma'am. No, sir. Didn't happen overnight. Most of us transsexuals believe in two genders. There's male or female. That's it. Most of us don't believe in non-binary, but does that mean that we can't respect non-binary? No. No, we can respect non-binary. We can love non-binary. I have non-binary friends. I have non-binary friends. I have agender, whatever you want to call those people. To me, they're kind of like, I don't know. They're just all over the place. I have a lot of people that I know in real life that are either lesbian, non-binary. I have a lot of people that is gay. I have a lot of people that are actually transgender that I know. Now, I'm not going to sit here on this video and try to lie to you people saying that, oh, no, I hate transgenders. No. We're all part of the community, right? But what makes me frustrated is that these quote-unquote transgenders call themselves women. Honey, again, the difference between transgender and transsexual. Transsexuals believe in medical transitioning. We modify our bodies. You know, we take hormones. We modify our bodies. Most transgenders don't do that. Most of them believe that you can just put on a dress and just call yourself a girl. No, sorry. For us transsexuals, a lot of us find that offensive. Another thing too is that us transsexuals, we actually respect everything, right? So when I go on TikTok, for example, or I go onto another platform and I'm over here seeing some transgender, so-called quote transgender making fun of women, sitting there, purposely disrespecting women. That's sad. Transgender and transsexuals, there's differences. Go on TikTok. Look at all these transgenders that are doing what they're doing on TikTok. Transsexuals, we just want to be girls. We just want to be boys. We just want to be men. We just want to be women. We respect the gender that we're trying to transition to. Oh, and another big difference between transgender and transsexual. Transsexuals, pretty much we acknowledge what our biological sex is, right? We acknowledge it. Most of us believe that there's only two genders, male and female. That's it. There is no 72 genders. We don't agree with none of this stuff. Most of us transsexuals, we don't agree with any of that stuff. Transsexuals has been around for a very, very long time. And now, in newer times, we have the transgender movement that comes along. And personally, a lot of us find it offensive because a lot of them put our name in a bad reputation. When I go on streams all the time and I have people that automatically think I'm one of those transgenders, oh God, here comes this girl. She's woke. This girl supports children transitioning. No, we don't. Most of us don't support it. Most of us don't support any of this woke stuff that you see on TikTok, that you see in this community. And again, as a transsexual woman, I have a right to speak up about myself, my identity as a trans woman, and about my community, the LGBT. Now, obviously, I'm not the only one that says this. Obviously, I'm not the only one. And trust me, there's more to this. I just want to keep this video nice and short because we're already going on 9 minutes up in here. Okay. You want to check out more? Okay, I'll make another video. I keep making videos like this if you guys want to see more, right? You guys want to see some views from another point? Check out Blair White, for example. Blair White's a transsexual woman here. She medically transitioned. Obviously, she had procedures done, but it doesn't matter. The point is she medically transitioned. Okay? So, trust me, if you don't want to take it from me, there's other transsexual women out there that actually can tell you the same thing, you know? Basically, boil it down to a nutshell here. Transgenders and transsexuals do exist, right? We both exist, and there's both of us have differences, you know? There's things that transgenders do that I don't support and I don't agree with. And again, doesn't mean that I can't love them. It doesn't mean that I can't agree with them. We just have different values. We just have different opinions. Now, it's so sad that we have all this hatred. It's so sad that we have all this discussion. It's so sad that we even have to make a video about this. But unfortunately, sometimes we do. So, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys check out just a brief description of a screenshot. Maybe I might put more in this video, I don't know, but it's at least one screenshot that I'm going to share with you guys about transitioning or about transsexuals, right? So this screenshot was off of a forum that I found off of Reddit. And this person, you know, again, I crossed out the name. So there's no harm, there's no foul, nothing, there's no intentions, nothing like that. It's just to give you guys an example. Let's look at the screenshot and we'll be right back. So, welcome back. So, hopefully, if I did this video editing software right, hopefully if I did it right, hopefully this works. So, yeah, if you guys saw the page that I'm talking about, or let's just say the comment that I was talking about, that's a good example of a transsexual, right? So, but yeah, you guys, like I said, we can all do love. We can all do peace. You know, it just, people need to learn that there's a difference between transgender and transsexual. And another thing too, you guys, if you guys don't respect the fact that there's people out there like us that exist, it's fine. I don't consider, for example, I don't consider a man that want to date me transphobic. That's another thing that most transgenders do. They try to, they try to manipulate things. A lot of them try to manipulate the, social media and try to put out false things out there. A lot of us transsexuals, we believe in things that are real, right? If a man, for example, doesn't want to date me because I'm trans, right? It's okay. He's not, transphobic. It's okay. Men have preference. Same thing with women, right? It's the same thing with the women. If a woman doesn't want to date, if a man doesn't want to date, she or he is not transphobic. People have preference, right? Everybody has a right to choose what they want as a adult. So at the end of the day, we're still human. We still have respect, and just like I'm saying, you guys, just because you don't agree with somebody just because of what they are, it doesn't, come on, guys. We shouldn't be hating. We shouldn't have to have all this disrespect like we've been it's bad. It's bad. So hopefully this video went ahead and touched a couple people here. Hopefully that this video shares some light. Just remember, a lot of us transsexuals, we actually put in work. We actually put in work to actually get our body, our image aligned with what we feel and how we are, right? A lot of us transsexuals, we were born like this. We didn't came out at 11, 12, 13 years old watching TikTok videos. Oh, I think I'm trans. No. A lot of us were born like this. I wanted to be a girl since I was 5, 6 years old. But I didn't transition at 5 or 6. I waited until I was 20, 21 to medically transition. And by the way, you can't use the excuse that, transitioning as an adult is not, a good thing, or or that you can't be passable transitioning as an adult. There's plenty of trans women that transition as an adult. And again, Blair White, if you're watching this video, love you, honey. But I'm going to use you again, Blair White. If you guys don't believe me, look up Blair White. She transitioned. She transitioned as an adult. She came out just fine. There's a lot of trans women that transition as an adult, and it's just fine. So that's another thing I don't agree with, and I don't believe in that you have to be at a certain point to transition. No, you have to be an adult to transition. My opinion as a transsexual woman, my views as a transsexual woman, and that's everything that I want to say as a transsexual woman, as a part of the LGBT community. I should have a right for my own voice without being judged, without being harassed by trolls, by haters, by other people in the LGBT community. I should have a right as a transsexual woman, just like everybody else does in this community, to have my own opinion. I shouldn't have to be subjected. I shouldn't have to be harassed. I shouldn't have to be trolled. I shouldn't have to have disgusting disrespect thrown. Transsexual women, a part of the LGBT. Okay? So chat, and well, not just chat, but anybody that watches this video, if you guys like this video, let me know. I can post up more videos like this, because I feel that sometimes I'm thinking people really need to see what's going on behind the closed doors here, because there's a lot of things in this community that is being gatekept. There's a lot of things in this community that hasn't been said. And I'm hoping that people kind of learn the difference between the transgender and transsexual. Now, there is more to it, but right now I'm just going to post up this video. I'm going to see how this video reacts, and I'm going to see what kind of traction that this video gets, right? But yeah, until next time, you guys, I love you guys all. Yes, including you transgenders. As long as you're respectful, love you guys all. Okay? Again, like I'm saying, everybody can be loved. Everybody can be friends. Everybody, right? As long as you're respectful. As long as you don't try to push your agenda, out to somebody else. Be respectful, guys. Be kind. Show love. Love is what we need as humans. Our planet, us, human species, we need to show more love. Stop with the hate. Stop with the disrespect. Stop with all this. We need more love. So, until next time, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, if you guys like the video, the content, the material, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, please. And yes, turn on bell notifications. So until next time, it's your girl Sabrina, and I'll see you later. Mwah!